A man was stunned by the scene before him. His autistic daughter was whispering to a peacock something that had never happened before. He cautiously asked her, "They're gonna get all your crackers," unexpectedly. Instead of sinking into silence, as usual, his daughter looked up and gave him a radiant smile. At that moment, a bold idea took root in Benjamin's mind. He would buy this abandoned zoo and create a childhood filled with love and wonder for his daughter. When he told his older brother about the plan, his brother thought he was insane. The zoo spanned an area equivalent to 18 soccer fields and housed over 50 species of animals, but it was bankrupt. To make matters worse, the villa and the zoo were sold together, and Benjamin could barely afford the first month's operating costs. His son Dylan was also strongly opposed to moving to the countryside, which meant leaving his friend and everything familiar behind. His daughter, however, could hardly contain her excitement despite all the opposition. Benjamin's resolve only grew stronger. He would rather take a risk in the future than let his family continue to drown in grief. Just 6 months earlier, Benjamin had been the host of a famous adventure show, braving storms and exploring the world, but his wife's sudden passing forced him to drop everything and become a full-time father. Since losing her mother, his daughter had almost completely withdrawn into silence, while his son Dylan was consumed by sorrow, repeatedly getting into trouble at school until he was eventually expelled after moving into the zoo. Problems arose one after another. The aging Bengal tiger was in poor health, the fences were leaning, the facilities were dilapidated, and the employees hadn't been paid for months. On the surface, Benjamin remained calm, but inside he was struggling. At first, Dylan became even more withdrawn, clutching his mother's photo every night and crying silently. Then one day, the caretaker's cousin Lily appeared. This 13-year-old blonde girl started bringing Dylan homemade sandwiches every afternoon, and slowly a smile returned to the boy's face. Meanwhile, Benjamin's daughter also began to talk more, no longer trapped in silence. Everything seemed to be improving until an inspector showed up for a surprise visit. He listed 15 violations, and the cost of repairs far exceeded Benjamin's budget. Late that night, Benjamin opened his wife's old coat. Inside, he found a letter and a check. The check contained $84,000, and the letter revealed a secret, one powerful enough to change their lives forever.